It's quite ironic when you consider it. Most of us spend our workdays dreaming about our free time. Yet when evening finally arrives, and this might resonate with you, we waste it. We end up scrolling mindlessly, watching random videos, or just sitting there, feeling too tired to do anything meaningful. Listen, I understand completely. I used to be exactly like that. Actually, worse than that. Every evening was just a blur of exhaustion and missed opportunities until something transformed. How I spend my after-work hours before you think, oh great, another set of impossible habits. Pause for a moment. What you're about to learn isn't another collection of rigid rules or unrealistic routines. These are proven strategies that I've seen work time and time again. Strategies that work with your natural energy, not against it. They're simple changes, and I mean genuinely simple, that transform your evenings from recovery time into growth time in the next few minutes. And consider taking notes for this. We'll explore 8 powerful systems that work together to help you reclaim your evenings. We'll cover everything from energy management, which is different from what you might expect, to digital wellness, from psychological techniques to practical habits, basically everything you need to turn your evenings into the best part of your day. And I mean that chapter 1, routines and structure, the way you spend your evenings actually shapes your entire life. But most people get it all wrong about fixing their after-work hours. They focus so much on time management when what they really need is energy management. Consider this for a moment. Your evening isn't just numbers on a clock, really. It's about your energy levels, your mental state, your ability to actually enjoy life after work. And that's exactly what we need to work on together. Let's start with something I consistently practice: the shutdown ritual. It's beautifully simple when you finish work. Just stand up, take 3 deep breaths, and physically close your laptop. What makes this effective? It's not just some cute habit, it's actually a psychological trigger that tells your brain work mode off. Next, most people tend to stumble. We need to implement a strategy known as the 90-minute evening block system. Your brain naturally works in 90-minute focus cycles instead of seeing your evening as this one big chunk of free time, which, let's be honest, can feel overwhelming. We're going to break it into what I call power blocks. I'll explain. Block 1, recovery. This is your decompression time. No decisions, no planning, just pure recharge. And yes, you need this block to growth. Whether it's learning something new, getting some movement in, or working on a hobby, this is when your energy starts climbing back up. Block 3, connection. Your energy is balanced now, making it perfect for quality time with family or friends. Something unexpected, and this transformed my approach: reverse scheduling. Most people, they plan from morning to evening, but consider this. Your evening affects your morning more than your morning affects your evening. So we're going to flip the script, start with when you want to sleep, then structure your evening blocks backward from there. And finally, the 2-minute evening reset. Every time you switch activities, take just 2 minutes to physically reset your space, clear your desk, adjust the lighting, change your clothes if you need to. These might seem like small actions, but they create profound changes. They have a massive impact. Chapter 2, digital wellness. Let's discuss something that affects all of us. A well-designed evening requires digital boundaries. Consider this comparison. Vampires drain energy in those old movies. Well, your phone and laptop are like that. They're energy vampires, quietly draining your evening potential. I'm going to show you how to turn these devices from evening destroyers into evening enhancers. Let me share an unconventional approach. I call it app mortality. The challenge: every evening, delete 1 app from your phone. A common concern is, but what if I need it tomorrow? And that's fine, you can always reinstall it. But what's remarkable is that